Hello my loves, it's Kemi. Welcome back to my channel. You guys already know that I'm a budget friendly queen. I love to look good on a budget. Like, I don't mind spending here and there on like high-end makeup, but really and truly, drugstore affordable makeup is where it's at for me. Like, that is what I truly love. You guys know what I always say, like, you do not have to spend so much money to look good, and I stand by that. Okay, so whenever I find, you know, affordable makeup products, best believe I love it. My bank account loves it too. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some affordable makeup products that are under £15. I'm enjoying this product. I feel that you can pick up from Superdrugs or Boots, or you can get it online as well. So without further ado, let's just straight into this video and let me show you guys some good affordable products. Let me know if I'm wrong, cousins. I feel like £15 is a really good price bracket to get like good quality makeup products, because it's not super cheap and it's not super expensive either. It's just like a nice, you know, in between bracket. So we're going to start off with the Revolution Super Base Vitamin Base Primer. I believe this is a D for the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This one is a little bit, just a tiny bit, you know, thicker in consistency, but in terms of like how it performs, pretty much identical. I do feel like the Bobbi Brown is a little bit more hydrating, but that is like double the price or triple the price of this. I'll try to put all the price on the screen as well. I'm just gonna allow that to like, you know, soak in for a sec. Next for primer, I feel like a primer primer is very suitable for like majority of skin types, except from acne prone skin and like texture skin. I wouldn't recommend a cream primer. More of a smoothing, blurring primers. But in terms of like keeping your makeup on your face, a gripping primer is needed. And I know that the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is very popular and a lot of people love it, but the Maybelline Serum Gripping Primer, babes, this primer is good. I love the e.l.f. one, especially the one with the 4% niacinamide in it. Love that down. But this Maybelline Gripping Primer, she's been doing it for me, okay? And I really like this one because it actually gives you time to like blend it into the skin. You guys, so it goes on quite liquidy and it gets tacky. I feel like it's very much beginner friendly compared to like the e.l.f. one, where like the grip on that one is really good, but it can get a little bit too tacky and then you have to like really work that one into the skin. Lastly, for skin prep, you guys know that I have to go with a setting spray. Today we're going to be using the Beauty Club Eau Cherie Hydrating Duo Face Setting Mist. This just brings like a lovely hydration to the skin. Well, normally it comes out like a fine mist. I think my nozzle is clogged, but let's just, you know, allow this to settle down for a minute. This actually retails for £10, but I believe it's actually on sale right now for £7, so less than 10. Personally, I feel like a hydration mist is always needed at the beginning of your makeup, just to make your skin, you know, feel that freshness. Especially because if you do your routine like mine, we go in with a lot of powder, so I need my skin to be hydrated underneath all that makeup, or else it's just going to start to crack throughout the day, and that is the last thing we need, okay? To cover up our hyperpigmentation, I'm going to go in with a Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser. This concealer is top tier. It's been about for a while. It's loved by so many for a good reason. The coverage on her, the coverage on this baby right here. Maybelline really did their 2s and 1s and 3s with this concealer, okay? The only thing I don't like about this concealer is obviously the applicator, but she's good. And I feel like I just took out a little bit too much. The shade I'm using is 13, and I absolutely love the fact that they extended the shade range of this concealer, because for the longest time it was just like light colors. By the way, do you guys want to see a full face of me using Maybelline's product? Because they've been out for a while. Maybelline back in the day for me was a drugstore brand that was more high-end in terms of price, and they didn't really have that much shade from what I remember. I do find myself using some of their products, and I feel like I really need to see, are they really dark skin friendly? Let me know if that's a video you guys want to see, a full face of testing Maybelline's product. Next for foundation, we're also going in with another OG brand, and that is Sleek Makeup. Do y'all remember Sleek? Like, I know they're still about, but they've gone a lot quiet since their contour palette, but I do love this In Your Tone foundation from them. Now, I can't actually remember which shade I used in this, but I'm gonna go in with the shade 13 Neutral, because I've got here 13 Cool. So you guys know that I love me a neutral undertone. This is a really good foundation. I believe it retails for £10, and I do know they're on sales right now for like £7 something. This is like a little gem in the drugstore because I don't see a lot of people talking about this foundation, and I'm just like, why? It gives like a satin matte finish from what I remember, and the shade match on it, I do believe it's just a tad bit deep for me, but I'm fine with foundation being darker than me. I'd rather go dark than light. Actually, that might be a good match for me right now. Now, can someone please tell me why no one's talking about this foundation? Please tell me. I would love to know, because stunning. Do not say I don't put you on. Do you guys see the shade match of this? Coverage is there, shade match, chef kiss. What more do we really need? Now, they can do a little better with the shade range, but I feel like the shade range was quite fair from what I remember. If you didn't have your hands on this, definitely recommend photographs as well. For concealer, I'm going in with my Rimmel London, the Multitasker Concealer. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this in multiple videos of mine. Truly love this concealer. The shade I wear in this is 105 Cinnamon. Again, good coverage, and it has this like neutral undertone, which I like. I've been liking that recently with my concealers, because I just look at the coverage of this. Like, I did not even allow my concealer to like set. This is just me blending it out straight away, and you can still see the coverage on this. Usually I don't shop at Rimmel London just because I found like the complexion product wasn't really suitable for my skin tone. They were one of the brands in Superdrug that I always just skip past, but their Multitasker line has been eaten. Like, whoever is in charge of this line needs a pay rise, because it was inclusive. The shade range actually makes sense. The product itself is good. I was like, Rimmel London, since when did y'all start, you know, getting it together? Tell me that doesn't perform like a high-end concealer. Cousins, you see the way it's blending? You see the coverage? Yeah. Next for liquid bronzer, it's a new discovery of mine that I have actually been liking since I tried it out the other day, and that is the P. Louise the Cheek Vert liquid bronzer. Why did no one tell me that P. Louise have shades, deep shades? Cousins, I didn't discover this until they done their big sale on TikTok, and I picked this up from there. The shade I'm going to be using is Chocolate Charm, but I also picked up the shade Coconut Palm, and you guys see how deep she is. This ain't even the deepest shade. I don't think. This is not the deepest shade. And if it is, look how deep it is. Like I said, the shade I'll be using today is Chocolate Charm, and this is Chocolate Charm. Cousins, this is inclusivity. And for less than £15, bear in mind, less than £15. Yeah. As a dark skin babe, this is where we should be putting our money. Brands that are being inclusive. I told you, I'm not going to be showing you guys the regular products in today's video. Like, I'm really going to put you guys on. And if you manage to grab this during its sales as well, thank me twice. They're still on sales on their official website, not on TikTok. On their official website, they're still on sales for £5. Prepare to be sick of me with this product, because I'm going to use the heck out of her, okay? P. Louise do have some liquid blushes, which I do like as well, but I gotta show some love to my Juvia's Place liquid blush. You guys already know the shade Lily Love. You guys already know Juvia's Place do not play when it comes to pigmentation, when it comes to longevity. They got it, okay? You guys already know how I feel about this, but if you don't, let me show you why I love this. You see that shade? You see how it just melts into the skin? And let me show you what it looks like when you build it up just with one dot. This product right here, worth every penny. Worth every single penny. Go back in with our Beauty Crop Setting Mist. Hopefully I fixed the nozzle. Alright, so now that all cream products are on, it's time for us to start setting this makeup in place. So we're going to start off by using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. This is in the shade Mocha. I usually use the shade Tan, which is a little bit lighter than this one. This one is a bit more warmer, but it's the only one that I have right now, so I do need to purchase myself a new one ASAP. This powder, I did not see a lot of people talking about this powder. Couldn't tell you why, because she is amazing. If you're on the hype of the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is pretty much sold out everywhere, like I've been trying to get the shade 350 Caramel for like a year now. It's sold out. The deeper shade that is available right now is 250. And that is just, you know, too light for me. So I had to find the next best thing, and this, KOUZINS, this has been it for me. It does come in like a variety of shades. I believe we have a total of 10 shades. KOUZINS, do we see what she's doing to the makeup? And if you're looking for a replacement for your Maybelline, this is where it's at. Next for setting powder, we're going to be using the Drugstore Cosmetics setting powder. Now this powder is a little out of budget, just a smidge out of budget. It's £16, just £1 more than, you know, our bracket, but I feel like she's worth it. It comes in multiple shades as well. I feel like there's about like 7 shades, and it does run quite deep as well. However, I know it's a little out of budget, but technically it's on sales right now for about £7. That's within budget. By the way, you guys need to let me know so I can know for future videos. Would you class a product that's on sales within budget, or like do you want me to like stick to like the original price of a product? Please let me know down below so that way I know for future videos, because I do plan to do like a under 10 video, and under 8 video, under 5 video as well. So I need to know before I start filming those. Just look at the smoothness of this powder. KOUZINS. By the way, the shade I'm wearing in this is shade 3. This isn't a translucent powder, so you do need to make sure that you get a good shade for yourself. Next is a product that needs no introduction. Is a product that I believe that everyone should have in the makeup kit, and that is the CC Perfecting Press Powder. I've raved on so much about this powder that I physically cannot do it anymore. Like, if you don't have this, I don't know what to tell you. It is cheap, it is cheerful, it works amazing. It sets the makeup in place, it has a good shade range. The shade I wear is dark, for anyone that is my shade twin. Now, do you guys see why I go in heavy with my skin prep in terms of hydration? Because I know my face is going to be matte by the time I finish. It's going to give like a satin matte finish once I like set my face and use my setting sprays. That is how I personally like my makeup. I just need to make sure that everywhere is set and locked in place. And now for powder bronzer, you guys already know if you're dark skin, you tend to use products for different things to make it work for you. For powder bronzer, I originally wanted to use my Juvia's Place Bronzing Duo because that has a good shade range and it works well for me. However, it's a little out of budget. I believe it's about £17.50, and it wasn't on sale, so I didn't want to like cheat and like include it in today's video, but that's fine, because you guys know as a dark skin babe, we are used to, you know, making products work for us. And that is one thing I love about makeup, that you can use a product for different things, which is what I'm going to do with our powder bronzer. I'm going to be using this powder foundation by Juvia's Place to bronze my face. The shade I'm using is Zambia, and it's just a really deep powder foundation. Oh, this shade is deep. I forgot that this was like the deeper shade, and that's a little too deep for me, so I'm gonna go with the shade Niger. I think this is the shade I usually use, but I just got it like mixed up. Yeah, this is shade I use. That is something I love about Juvia's Place, that they really give you shade. Like, they are obviously a black owned brand as well, so like they probably like made the struggle as well. For anyone that's like deeper than me, this is what both of them look like. Oh, side by side. I just dug into that with my nails. I love me some Juvia's Place. Like, that is one brand you can count on when it comes to like being inclusive. Now, for some reason, eyeshadow palettes seems to be something that the drugstore really thrive in, because a lot of them have like really good eyeshadow palettes, and that is one thing that I find the higher end brands tend to struggle with. I don't really know what that's about, but eyeshadow palettes from drugstore is top tier. I did want to use Juvia's Place because you guys know they have so many beautiful colorway eyeshadow palettes, but they are a little bit more than £15, so I couldn't include them in today's video. However, Makeup Revolution, MUA, NYX, they have some pretty good eyeshadow palettes. I was going for a makeup journal. I actually find this collaboration with the Plastic Boy, Gary Thompson, that came out like years ago. stunning. There was one point like I did not do my makeup without using this eyeshadow palette because she was just so good. If you're an OG makeup lover, you would definitely have this palette in your makeup collection, and you can still get it now. I'm going to just check for you guys because if not, I won't use it. So let me just make sure. Baddies Cousins, unfortunately, I won't be using this palette into this video because you guys actually can't purchase it because it is sold out. So I am going to use my Wet n Wild My Glam Squad eyeshadow palette. It's pretty much like similar shades, and I feel like this might be more, you know, beginner friendly anyway, in terms of like it's small, it's compact, you got like the shades that you need, and you got a black in here. You guys know how I feel about having black in the eyeshadow palettes, so we're gonna use this instead. This is actually also on sales right now as well, so yeah, you can do so many looks with this eyeshadow palette. And for my beginners, it gives you like 2 looks that you can do with this eyeshadow palette as well, for people that don't know where to place their shades. Which we're just gonna quickly do an eye look with this. Wet n Wild is a somewhat new brand to the UK. I know the brand's been out for decades, but we didn't really get them in the UK till about 2 years ago. I think we're starting to get like, you know, some brands in the UK because the US girl is getting it all. This is the eyeshadow palette I've actually tried from them, and I really liked it when I tested this out. I have used it multiple times after that video. It's very cute, very compact, you know. I wish they have a mirror here. It would just be like the perfect, you know, travel friendly palette. I'm gonna go in now with this shade right here, just to diffuse the first shade. I'm gonna mix it a little bit with this shade as well, actually. I'm gonna go with these 2 shades. Lovely. And I'm gonna grab this shade called Transition as my transition shade. I'm just gonna use that. And by the way, I haven't gone in with the deep brown shade and the black. I'm telling you, like, Drugstore eyeshadow palettes is where it's at, okay? Now I'm gonna go in, we're gonna smoke out my edges with this deep brown shade right here. I'm just gonna smoke out the edges of this. For our lid shade, I'm thinking to do this shade right here. It's like a nice, pretty, skin tony, browny, rosy shade. Yeah. Now the shimmers is one thing I will say, they're not really like shimmering. A lot of the Drugstore tend to have like dry shimmers. They show up, but they're not like sparkling and radiant, which is what I would give like higher end brands. They have that sparkle twinkle to them. Just for fun, we're gonna add this little pink shade as well, just in the center, just to see what she'll give us. Yeah, she just brightens it up a little bit. Pretty. And then we're just gonna smudge our lash line with the black shade. A little thicker than what I wanted to go for, but it's fine. Okay, before I go in and finish off my eye makeup and the lids, we're gonna go in with my Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish Setting Spray. Now, as you can see, I am literally on my last legs of this. If you're looking for a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, this is her. This is done. This is done for. I'm hoping this doesn't like leave like a big splotch on my face. So we're just gonna wait for that to like dry by itself. But whilst it's doing that, we're gonna go in with mascara. And if you're looking for a good quality mascara, head over to Maybelline. They have every single form of mascara that you want. The one I'm going to be using today is the Kohl Bounce Mascara. I just really like this because it has like a nice curve to it. Now, I am a lash babe, so I do go in false lashes. So I'm not really too fussed on like my mascaras, but this one from Maybelline is really good. By the way, these are the lashes I'm wearing. I got them from TikTok shop. I will link them in my TikTok showcase thing. And then just to finally make sure our makeup is secured, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal 3-Second Mist. There's a reason why this product is going viral right now. Like, if you can't get your hands on the One Size Beauty, yes, it's a good affordable option. Stinks like hairspray, but it works. Now onto lips, we're gonna go in with the HMB Cosmetics lip liner. This is the soft sculpting lip pencil. This is in shade 08, and this actually isn't a deeper shade, but I love the undertone of this shade. Super creamy, as you can see. I am gonna deepen it up with my Primark eyeliner. just gonna add this gold shade from the eyeshadow palette in my inner corners just to make it pop a little bit. Just felt like it was missing something, you know. And before I go with my lip combo, we're gonna go in with the NYX Buttermelt blush. I'm using the shade Back and Butter because she is just stunning, okay? Love the little glow that it has to it as well. Like, it's just so pretty. Super pigmented. Oh! You can't even lie, like, this is a good money well spent product. Still get the high-end quality, but with the affordable price tag. Finally for lips, again, the brands be coming out with lip combos, okay? Like NYX recently has just been killing the game. Kiko Milano lip glosses has been an OG fave. L'Oreal low-key has been eating with the lip products as well. MUA, you guys already know how I feel about their lip glosses. Love, especially the shade Glaze. Yeah, you guys know I don't play with her, so I'm going to do a combination of my NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the shade Madeleine. Then I'm going to start with my MUA Nourishing Shimmer Lip Gloss. Madeleine first. Oh, Alandria from Love Island really brought back the butter gloss for me, and I did purchase her lip combo. Going in with the MUA lip gloss just to bring this lip combo to life. Alrighty cousins, this is the finished look using Drugstore products under £15. What do we think? Cousins, I am telling you, Drugstore is where it's at. Like, do we see the skin? I'm telling you guys, Drugstore products have the ability to perform well as high-end products. You just need to know how to work with them. I feel like with a £15 budget of each item, you truly get your money's worth because the products are reliable, they're long-lasting, you get good coverage, and like they just work really well. It's my own horn or anything, but this is flawless at its finest. For me, this is what I would expect. If I'm spending £15 per item, I would expect, you know, good coverage, a good shade range as well. That will be like my expectation. You let me know down below what you think. These products are really good, and I feel like a majority of them were way less than £15. So let me know down below, do you guys want me to do like a under £10 video? I feel like I got some gems on my makeup drawer that not a lot of people are talking about that actually are really good as well. I'm a drugstore budget queen at heart, so these kind of videos are fun for me. Also right now, it's not smiling, everything is expensive. Being able to look good without spending so much money, it's also a good thing, okay? So that is all for today's video, cousins. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like always, I love you guys so much, and inshallah I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye cousins. Mwah.